Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Sarah with Fisher Price Ranch. First off, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So I wanted to give you guys an update. Everybody's been asking how the goats are doing. So I figure I'll give you an update on everybody on the farm because there's kind of a lot going on. And we have had our water transfer pump went out. So that's a couple $100 to fix. But we bought a new pump. So Brandon's hooking that up actually right now. Hopefully we'll have some water flow here very shortly. So while he's doing that, I'll give you guys an update on how everybody's doing. So we are planting this tree in memory of Joe. We buried him underneath so he'll help feed the tree. And this is right by the bucks. Here's the tree. This is where one of our older trees died, so I figured we put it right here, right where Joe passed away. Alright, so it's been about a week and a half, and we're going to look and see how she's looking in here. She was... Are we establishing dominance? Scarlet's so crazy. Anyway, as you can see, she's still got a little bit of a sore there. Looks like that's alfalfa in there. But she was that really bad one. You can see the sores are healing. So, still a little bit more time, but it's looking a lot better. Good girl. Out here feeding the girls. Zara says hi. She wants to let everybody know that she's got puppies in there. She's pregnant. The way I could tell is her nipples are getting really big. And of course her belly's getting big already. She's due in about, I think 3-ish or 4 weeks. Yeah, it's a good girl. Yeah, good girl. Happy girl. So we just got the goats all fed. With our new hay supplier, it's more expensive, but at least we don't have to deal with the foxtails. As you saw, Aspen's mouth is healing. She was one of the worst ones that we had, so I'm sure everybody else looks a lot better. Most of them are gaining their weight back, which we're happy about. We've still got a few that are thin, but they're getting there. So, got to pick up this last twine here. But everybody's looking really good. We did, by the way, finish up our first round of breeding. We have 23 goats bred. I'm hoping it's not going to be kind of bummer kidding because of all the hay issues and everything. You know, with it being a little bit on the thinner side and they weren't getting the adequate nutrition that they needed. I'm hoping we don't end up with a bunch of singles. So time will tell on that. So anyway, this is everybody, all the girls anyway. They're all looking pretty good. See, she's still thin. She needs to gain some weight. And then this girl here, this darker one, she's still a little bit thin. And then I think we only have 2 other ones that are still a little thin, but most of them are looking really, really good. Now, I was just going to show you guys, we've been actually getting some rain, and if you can kind of see it, we've got a green sheen in this pen, and that's with having the goats on it. As you can see, we do have some weeds and grasses and stuff popping up with just the rain, and we haven't really been getting much of a monsoon up until about a week ago. But we do have them off of one of our pastures, so I'm going to show you guys what that one looks like. All right, I'm still in the same pen, but just wanted to show you guys over here is a little bit thicker of green. So with them out here eating it as it grows, it's not going to get very big. But we were able to completely empty one of our pastures, and that is what it looks like. So it's actually greening up pretty good all the way over the hill. So, and we just got some rain a little bit ago, and there's rain in the forecast all week. So hopefully if we keep getting rain, we'll actually get some pasture to put the goats out on. Now it's amazing what the goats will do, the way we've been pasture raising them right now. Yes, we feed the hay, but as you can see, we spread the hay in piles. And what that does, I've talked about this before, is any seed that's in the hay, which is bad as far as the foxtails went. So we're going to be pulling it out of our field as it grows until we can officially eradicate it from the property. It's probably going to take a few years to get rid of it all the way. But the seed that's in the hay, as far as the Bermuda we're feeding, the alfalfa, we've had some orchard, rye, all that stuff is going to seed itself. And this is what it looks like. So I'll show you guys, once I get back over to the other side, a pasture that we have fenced. It's not finished, but that pasture has not had goats on it. And it'll show you the difference in what the goats do. They've been putting their manure out here. It's changing the way the soil is. And this is how green it's getting with just having the goats out here spreading their manure and the seed that's in the hay. All right, so I'm in the courtyard. Here's that same pasture that I was just showing you on the far side. Even in all the rocks that we have out here, ton of rock. It's growing from just the hay that we've seeded out here just by spreading the hay. And you can see how the green is popping up even through all the rocks, when before we didn't really have any kind of pasture over here on this side. So, and then you can see on the far side, that was the hill I showed you guys before. So this one has not had goats on it, and it's green, but it's definitely a different kind of green. And this is the reason why we don't have it fully fenced yet, so we have to deal with this wash right here. So we have it fenced to right there and to right there, but this section right here we're going to have to fix before we can put goats on it. And then just this little section right here. And then we could put goats out here. This is probably another 5 acres. And as you can see, there's quite a bit for them to munch if we can just get that done. But as you can see, it's still pretty barren on the hills, down here in the rock. It's a different kind of grass. It's the native grasses that are here. So like right in here is really good because it's in the washes, so it gets a lot more rain. Water running through here, but on the hills and stuff you can see it's still pretty bare compared to the other pasture that we have. So that's a difference that having goats on the property makes. Well, here's a little update on that one hen that was sitting on eggs. She hatched out 7, and the ravens came in and tried to destroy the nest, and they stole one of the chicks, and they tried to get this little black one. So it has a little bit of a hop in its step, but it's actually doing quite a bit better. It's starting to use the leg. But here's Mom. She's being very, very protective. So the other ones are surviving, and they're starting to grow and get little feathers on their wings, so they're doing really good. Well, here's the boys' pen. As you can see, they're getting a little bit of green pasture too coming in. Here's Whiskey. Hi, Whiskey. Whiskey ended up getting 9 of our girls, so we're excited to see his kids. He's such a big boy. Well, here's all the boys. We throw them a little bit of alfalfa pellets, but they're doing good. Their mouths weren't so bad, so I know they're pretty much all healed up. We spread their hay also, so there's Hulk. Hey, what are you doing, bud? Huh? You been a good boy? So all the boys are doing good. Well, here's these lazy bums after eating. But I want to give you an update on Boma. She still has not had her piglets. I guess she wasn't as close as I thought. We've owned Kunis before, but it's been a few years, and we never really had any experience with them giving birth, other than one, which was a disaster, because that one had prolapsed and we lost Mom and baby. She only had 2 babies in her. The other one was still inside when she prolapsed, and everything went south. But so anyway, here we are with pigs again, and this is our first time farrowing, hopefully successfully. As you could see, she's getting very low to the ground. She's getting real big. Her nipples are getting more exposed. After talking to a few Kuni people, they say she's about 2 weeks or so out from having her piglets. So we're still waiting, but I took a few pictures of them. They were out in their pasture that is also greening up. So I hope you guys enjoy a couple pictures of the pigs. So here's an update of our hay barn. As you can see, we have not progressed at all with everything that's been going on. We've had to put all of our projects on hold. And so anyway, this is what it looks like. But we had to move the rabbits a few times, but I wanted to give you guys kind of an update. We've got these 4 boys that are almost 5 months old now, or about 5 months old. They're from the last litter, and they're about ready for processing. So I'll probably be doing that later this week. It's been a little bit, so we've decided to finally go ahead and breed our girl again. So she's in with our new buck, Moroku there, who's a broken chinchilla. She's a broken chocolate color. And so we're excited to hopefully have some more kits in a couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll have some more baby rabbits, because this pen is about to be empty. But once this pen is empty later this week, we'll be moving Moroku back, and hopefully they've been together for about 2 weeks. So yeah, we're excited for that. So as you can see, there's a couple pregnancies happening. Well, hopefully 23 goats are bred. We've got a pig that's definitely pregnant. We've got a dog that's pregnant, and hopefully a rabbit that's pregnant. So we have kind of a lot going on. We're hoping to have a little bit more success on the farm, since we've had kind of a disaster of a few weeks. So we have had quite a few people that have donated. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We have received our wedding gift early, because we're not getting married till next month, of quite a bit of money, and we're actually using it for part of our irrigation. So we've canceled our honeymoon, we've canceled some of the stuff we were going to do for the wedding, because, you know, the animals are more important. So it's going to be a really small wedding. I might take some video of that next month when we do get married. But anyway, so with that money that we got for the wedding, and with what you guys have donated, we're going to be able to move forward and at least get started on purchasing our irrigation. We did get, see if I can show you behind me, this water tank was donated to us, and we do have another one coming. So that'll be about 4,000 gallons of water that we can hold. And then we can start trenching and purchasing at least the lines to start getting irrigation out to the pasture. We still have a ways to go before we can get all of it, but at least we can get started. So that's kind of an update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.